Yet another really successful season under Tom Izzo, and they're led by Jeremy Fears. This is one of the best playmakers in college basketball. Elite pick and roll playmaker. So good at manipulating defenses, finding bigs. I think that there's no one better at throwing lobs than he is. And when he gets aggressive, he can score too. He can get to the rim, make plays in the lane, really good at generating paint touches, even though he's not a good shooter. And he's super crafty in there too. Teams will dare him to shoot the ball. He won't take the bait a ton. Jordan Scott, talented freshman, has been starting for them after the Ugochukwu injury. Good size, can hit shots, get to the rim. Will shoot more pull-ups than attempts at the rim, but he's a super comfortable shooter with size. Cohen Carr. This guy's like literally one of the best athletes on the planet. He is one of the most dangerous transition players I've ever seen in my life. Like, probably the best in-game dunker in the history of college basketball. And he is unbelievably fast running down that left wing. But he can cut. He's gotten a lot better as a cutter too in the past couple years. People won't jump with him. He's absolutely ridiculous. He can set screens too. He can roll. He shot a few mid-range jumpers this year and some open threes, but shooting's not really his thing. Jackson Kohler, really skilled big. Great footwork and touch. Good rebounder. He's a good defender too. Here he is spinning out of a double team. And he's really increased his three-point volume. He's a good shooter. Carson Cooper. He's a play finishing center. But he has gotten so much better in his years at Michigan State. Really good rebounder. Plays hard. He's good defensively. He's shooting the mid-range a little. Square to the post some. But he has really turned himself into a very good player for them. Then Mojic. Smaller point guard off the bench. He's only playing because of the Ugochukwu injury. He really just needs to give them minutes for when Fears is off the floor. Make plays. And yeah, just needs to be solid out there. Kurt Tang. He's in the game to shoot. This is a player that Izzo infamously said couldn't guard his grandmother in that one huddle. Loves to dribble pull-ups. Loves to curl. And he does give them something as a shooter. Trey Fort. This is another shooter off the bench. He's a guy who's had his minutes fluctuate. He can score, but mostly his role as a shooter. Cam Ward brings a ton of energy off the bench. Plays super hard, strong, physical. Can play in the post. Scores on rolls and dump-offs. Here's a good clip of their offense. Just really ball screen heavy. They'll play through their bigs to ball screens. Fears finding their big. Play to the next ball screen. And looking for that. Transition is where they will score a ton. Their half-court offense is not great. But they're aware enough of that they will relentlessly push the ball in transition. Fears and Carr is probably the best transition duo in the entire country. They'll push it off makes. So here, look at them sprinting down the floor. They'll hunt a lot of early shots. There's Kohler, transition 3. And I think Fears is the best transition point guard in the country too. Pushes it hard, elite playmaker. Some early offense stuff. You'll see drags. They're always hunting these seals. Drag. Kohler can pop. Can get to these empty sides. They'll hit the trail, and then they can throw it in. Hit the trail. Throw it in. Hit the trail. It's not there. We'll just play to the empty side. And that's what you'll see most. Trail to the empty side. Trail. Empty side. And this can get them into their continuity look. Ball screen. Cooper lifts. Empty. Here it is again. Getting through it. Trail. To their continuity. Like throw it in. Ball screen stuff. Again, we'll just get right into the continuity. We can always get into this. Here, Carr's the 4-man. Sets it. Swing through the big. Empty side. Swing through the big, empty side. Swing through. And they'll do some different stuff. Like, look at Kohler. Here it is again. Step out. 45. Empty. Simple ball screen with a duck in. And they're looking for that with Ward, with Powell on him. Double ball screen. Double ball screen. Double. We get this roll replace. If Kohler's low, he gets a 3. Pin down to the ball screen. Into Spain. Pin down. Ball screen. Kohler setting the back screen in Spain. Play to the next side. We'll weave into the ball screen. Weave. Ball screen with the replace with Kohler. We'll swing into a couple actions. Mostly be this empty ram look. Kurtang with a 3. So swing it. Pin down to the ball screen. And they'll hunt this empty pop for Kohler. And that empty side pop is really hard to guard. Here's again. See a million horns actions. They have this that everyone in the country runs with the curl. Loop. Ball screen. And Kohler will pop. Loop. Ball screen. Pop. Loop. To just the empty ball screen. That empty can turn into continuity ball screen. So empty, hit, 45. Continuity. Empty, hit, 45. Loop. And then we'll look for this for a post up. Cross screen. Pin down. Here's Cam Ward. Cross screen. Pin. Now this twist, so ball screen, ball screen. And these are one of our favorite plays. We add in the exit screen. And we'll get a ton of lob dunks off this. Ball screen paired with the exit. No tag, lob dunk. Ball screen, exit screen. Ball screen. Scott's going to get off the exit here. Ball screen. Uchu off the exit. Scott lifts. Here's again. We're going to hit the elbow. Wide pin down. Tang is always looking to curl those. Elbow. Wide pin, but it's a zoom. Here it is again. Wide pin. Dribble chase. Hit the elbow. And then it's for Fears to come back. It's going to be flex. Come out the UCLA. Set the flex screen. Hit the elbow. UCLA. Flex. Here's a different set. Wedge, hit, baseline runner. Floppy stuff. See a bunch of this too. Just come down the floor and get into it. Trey Fort coming off it. Trey Fort again. Floppy. Throw it in the post. Floppy. This is a good place to seal right here. Off the floppy. Floppy. Hit Cooper. He'll go score. Floppy. And we're looking high-low. Get the ball screens out of it. So here, empty side. Floppy. Reject. Floppy. Reject. Floppy. Empty. And we're into our continuity. Play through the next big, empty. Next big steps up. Look at that lob. Swing through the big. Get into it. Floppy. And swing through the big. Get into it. Here it is again. Here's a counter to floppy. Instead of coming off, here's Tang. Just comes off this little exit. Some up ball screening stuff. Diamond. Another way to throw it in. Basically the same thing as their floppy. Have all the same options. Here's the high-low. Same as the floppy. Cooper cuts high. Looks for him. Loop and throw it in. We'll just set these wide pins. And this is where they love to do this for Tang. And he loves to curl for a mid-range jumper. Here's for Tang. Curled on the mid-range jumper. Tang. Curl to the mid-range jumper. And we'll set this wide into the baseline runner. Tough shot from Tang. Set the wide pin. And then that screener is the second screener in the baseline runner. And again, just throw it in. Wide pin. Baseline runner. And again, any of these things can get them in a continuity ball screen. Lefty staggers. Staggers will get them into ball screens. Stagger. Ball screen. Stagger. I'm going to curl this. Ball screen with the shallow. Curl. Double ball screen. Stagger. Double ball screen with the exit screen. Stagger. Double ball screen. Exit screen. Chin. And it's going to be for the rescreen. I don't know how many times I've seen them run chin, and it's not this action. Tang. Again. We'll get into some delay. Hit the big. Here to zoom. Thunder. That's what I call this cut right here. Just to a ball screen. Same thing here, except we'll hit him, throw it back, step up. And that'll do it for our Michigan State scouting report.